it to 65 miles an hour. We appreciate that, Arkansas. We're doing every bit of 65. Try to get to where we're going. And I just thought I'd do a little clip. Talking about trucks has got me to thinking about how they're trying to change the style of these trucks to make them look like, basically, I mean, they basically look like cab overs again, the newer trucks. I know they're not, but they're making them with really big windshields. They've already started that. And why any driver would need or want a really big front windshield truck is beyond me. I mean, to me, you know, I've been doing it a long time. I want to keep the sun out of my cab as much as possible. I do not want to be burned up all day long driving under a magnifying glass. So I would like to try to avoid skin cancer if at all possible. With these new trucks coming out, and some that already have came out, I mean, the windshield is just huge. The drivers are going to be like a damn bug underneath the magnifying glass. You know, in these trucks that they're building, did they think of that? I mean, they're so much worried about wind drag. Well, these newer trucks that they're coming out with are electric, so why are they worried about wind drag on these trucks that are coming out that are electric? Why not make them old school style, Peterbilt? You know, with electric, you shouldn't be worried about wind drag. You're not burning fuel, which is the whole purpose of trying to develop electric trucks in the first place, is to not burn diesel fuel, because it's so bad for the environment. Oh my God, give me a break. You know, I covered this in one of my other videos of how our carbon footprint, I mean, yeah, in the bigger cities, smog control is relevant. And they've cleaned that up, you know, through industry, not through trucking per se. It was these industrial plants that were causing the smog, not trucks. I mean, you see black smoke coming out of a truck, a little bit of black smoke, and that is nothing. That's nothing compared to what the industries were doing, smogging up the cities, and it's such a minute amount. It's a minute amount compared to the size of this earth. Because I guarantee you that there is much more carbon and whatnot coming out of volcanoes that we cannot control every day. But yet we want to regulate the mechanical engine to be basically obsolete. Alright? When there's no need to. And yeah, these new trucks that are coming out, I really can't get behind them. I don't like them. There's one Peterbilt design that I did like. Basically looks like a cab over with a small windshield, you know, the Peterbilt style, which is the style that I like. Why does the driver need to look at the sky? Is there a plane that's going to come down and swoop into the driver, swoop into his truck? I mean, if there is, there's probably nothing that driver can do anyway, if that's going to happen. I mean, are we looking for UFOs in the sky when we're driving down the road? Is that why we need to look up, have this huge windshield, you know, that's going to give us skin cancer after a certain amount of time driving behind it? because it will. I mean, I think we need to keep the windshield small. We need to keep the old style truck. That's specifically why Peterbilt made the smaller windshield, to keep the damn sun out and off of the driver. You know, 30 minutes of sun is good for the system, but not 10 hours of it. You know, driving down the road, or even 11 hours, which is the driving regulation of today. So I would encourage anybody that talks to these truck manufacturers to, you know, let them know, keep the sun out, incorporate some old style trucking style into these newer vehicles. And I haven't even got into the wind drag. All right, we're making these cab over top looking vehicles. Basically, it looks like a shell. I mean, because of wind drag, they're so worried about wind drag, getting better fuel mileage. Well, and I've seen the tests. You know, they put a fan, a high-powered fan, in front of a truck. All right. Well, that's all well and good, you know, when you're going down the highway when there's no wind. But what if there's a crosswind? You know, I would say 80% of the time that you're driving down the road, some of that's going to be crosswind. But yet they're making these taller trucks that don't drive well, but get worse fuel mileage in a crosswind. And putting skirts on trailers for wind drag and to save fuel. And 80% of the time, you're in a crosswind. So you're actually burning more fuel by trying to develop something that's going to go down the road and the wind's going to go right around it. Well, if you're in a crosswind, you're just going to burn more fuel. Making the trucks taller, putting all these skirts on them, you know, the wheel skirts, the hub skirts, the skirts around the tank. Yeah, I mean, it's just... And also, with the ultra low sulfur diesel that has come out, they haven't done any studies, at least federally, to determine that the older mechanical engines actually do better than the newer engines with ultra low sulfur diesel. I would like them to do a study on that. I would like them to redo a study on wind drag with crosswinds, with all these skirts and everything that they're putting on these vehicles, these trucks. Because I don't think that it's beneficial. And somebody's going to throw in an argument, well, the stats show that the newer trucks do get better fuel mileage. That's because they're computerized. The mechanical engines, you can put a computer in nowadays, and that's what smaller companies have done. They've done studies with these mechanical engines that have a computer with them hooked up to them. You know, going down the road, and yes, they get better fuel mileage, especially and they let out less emissions with the ultra low sulfur diesel fuel than the newer exhaust type engines that they've developed. Now they have gotten better. The X15 is a good motor. The Cummins X15. You know, both the low performance and the lower performance and the high performance. It is a good motor, and that's a good direction to have, as long as that thing doesn't break down on a driver, you know, every couple of weeks. But I think they need to reevaluate, you know, the way they're trying to. It's like they're trying to change everything to Star Trek. series, the old series Star Trek, or the movies. I mean, are we trying to create a Star Trek world? I mean, what is the deal? Well, we're not smart enough to do that, all right, for one thing. We're not smart enough to go warp speed. I mean, if we are, somebody tell me and enlighten me, because I haven't seen it. We're still flying around with jet fuel planes, all right, made from alcohol or whatever, however they make it. We're still in diesel motors. Now we're trying to get into electric motors, all right, but how much do those trucks weigh? Have they come out and told everybody that? I mean, what is the savings going to be if that electric truck, by actually weighing more than a regular mechanical diesel truck, how much is that going to cost each state repairing roads? Because that truck's going to be heavier than the mechanical truck. It's going to tear up the roads more. So they're going to have to, it's going to cost the taxpayers more money fixing the roads. It's going to, and the government will take it from the taxpayer, believe me. They will take the money from the taxpayer to pay for the roads that the heavier electric trucks are going to tear up even more. And that's something that needs to be thought about. It's something that needs to be debated. I mean, what will the cost savings be then, you know, to each state when the roads are getting torn up? There's a lot of questions that need to be answered before we go into this Star Trek generation that people want so desperately to be in. Because I guarantee you, it's not going to be that way unless Jesus comes back and tells us how to do things. Because it's always going to be for profit. It's always going to be for money. And as long as it's for profit or money, they're not going to make things as well as they can. I mean, that's been the industry standard the last 30 years, or the last 20 years at least. You know, business is business. Business is in it to make money. So make them cheap. Make them drivable, but make them cheap. So people can afford them, and we can profit from them. And if you guys have any ideas or suggestions on this topic, you know, please comment, like the video. When you like or even dislike the video, it shows that you are participating in the video, and it allows my videos to get more views, to be advertised more. So I would appreciate any like or even dislike or even any comments that you guys have on this topic. Yeah, I think we'll call this the Star Trek, Star Truck generation, because that's what the industries and people in general are wanting this to become. And I think they are they're way ahead of themselves with this. You know, they're trying to pull the cart. I don't remember the term, but they're trying to pull the cart without the horse or something like that. And I think they need to slow it down. We need to do what works for us. Quit freaking out about carbon emissions. Anybody that does any study about it knows that it's just another for-profit thing that they're doing with that. So getting behind the lies and start standing for the truth. All right. It'll make this country even stronger than it is if we start doing things the right way instead of trying to control the future of people through a few people's visions of what the future should be. You know, that's the whole deal. We'll stick with what works and chill out and relax.